Food Tray Challenge, take 4, 5, and 6. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women how to make wise home, health, and beauty decisions so there's less chaos in their homes, they lead healthier lives, and they feel beautiful from the inside out. And today, I am participating in Mrs Vee's Food Tray Display Challenge. Now, Mrs Vee is hosting a Mother's Day brunch at her home, and she needed some ideas on how to display food on a tray. And her space is limited, so she needed the space to go up. So she wanted people to use tiered trays. And I am hosting a Nurses Day tea at my home on Sunday. And I thought this would be the opportunity for me to get my table set, figure out what I'm going to do, and share some ideas with her as well. Now, there's no food on my trays because I'm hosting this tea in a couple of days, and I couldn't get the food ready this quickly and then have to try to hold it over until Sunday, and I want the food to be fresh. So I'll tell you what's going to go where, but there's no food on the tray just yet. And if you stay till the end and look at my bloopers, I'll show you why I got on workout clothes. One of the things that I need to do sometimes when I need to videotape is like tape while the coast is clear, meaning that my husband is either busy or away or whatever. And today he's out in the garage cleaning fish, and I thought, okay, it's quiet, he'll be out there for a while, I can get it started. He came in the house and interrupted me not twice, not 3 times, but several times. And then he's sneaking back and forth behind the lights. You couldn't see him, but I could, and it's a distraction. So if you stay till the end, I'll show you some of what he accomplished and some of my reaction in regard to that. But anyway, let's go over to the table. So here are my tiered trays for food display. There's no food on them yet, but there's gonna be. But I thought I'd give you a look at what I had going on before I put the food on them. And it's really hard to get good video because it's right in front of the window, and it's just so hard to get good video when it's backlit like that. But let me see what I can do. I'll give you a closer look. So right here, I've got a 2-tiered tray that I picked up at Pier 1 a couple of years ago, and I've probably only used it a couple of times, but it's going to be perfect for Sunday's tea. I'm going to put some croissant sandwiches in it, and then I've got these 2 little floral arrangements here in the back. Picked up those on sale at Joann's, but this little plate rack here I picked up at a thrift shop, and it had some really ugly bowls in it, which I immediately threw away. But I got out my white plates that you've seen me use lots of times, and I put them here in this tier in this plate rack, and they're going to be perfect for me to put my petit fours and cookies on Sunday. And then here in front, I've got just a little cupcake stand, and my plan is to put either a cupcake or just something decorative on there. Behind that, I've got a cup and saucer that I've had for a while. It was given to me as a birthday gift, and I usually keep it in a china cabinet, but I thought this is the time to pull it out and let it sit here. Another cupcake stand. Now let me move the camera around just a little bit. Now right here is just a simple cake stand that I picked up at TJ Maxx a couple of years ago, but sitting on it is an heirloom piece for me. It's a tea set that I got from my mom, who she got from her mom, and I think it was my great-grandma's. And I don't take it out of the house anymore. I took it out of the house one year to a tea, brought it home and set it down, dropped it. So my husband glued it back together, so I can't put tea in it anymore. I only use it for display. But it's still gorgeous, but I thought it would be very appropriate for the upcoming Nurses Day tea. So here's my sugar bowl, my creamer, and I think it's perfect for this particular arrangement. And then on a smaller cake stand, which matches this one, again picked up at TJ Maxx, I have a teapot that I picked up at, I don't know, some kind of a flea market kind of place up. It's called Shipshawana, and I picked it up there. And I usually keep it in my china cabinet, but I pulled it out and it complements perfectly the rose pattern, the floral pattern in the cup and saucer in here. And then another cupcake stand in front. And then right here on the end is another tiered arrangement that complements that one. And I got it at Pier 1 on sale also. And when I picked them up, I had no idea how much value I would get from using these two pieces, because the little white beading on the side, the black and white, it's just so simple but elegant, and it just kind of complements everything. So I'm going to put fruit on this particular one. So I'll have like blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, and then apples or something else down here. There's another cupcake stand. I'm hoping to have a Florence Nightingale lamp to put on there and a figurine of a nurse to put there. I've gone to a couple shops so far and I have not found one, but hopefully by Nurses Day, when you actually see this video, I'll have something there. And then of course just two little floral arrangements there. And then this one, in case you remember, is the cake stand that I made during the cake stand challenge that Lacey at Lacey's Space hosted. Sandwiches here and sandwiches there. So these will be my little tea sandwiches: cucumber and chicken salad. Over here we'll have croissants with turkey slices there. Just little bitty things for people to be able to put on their plates. And let me show you the plates we're going to be using. Now these are the plates that we're going to be using at the Nurses Day Tea. They're vintage, and I went to a thrift shop that has a lot of vintage items and I picked these up. I already had 15 of these plates, but I thought I might need a few extra, so I went and picked up 8 more just the other day. But look how beautiful they are. When I first got married, every new bride got a set of luncheon plates, or 2 or 3, as a wedding gift. And I've since passed on the ones that I had to my daughter, but now I want more. So I picked these up, and then they come, so the plates come like this, and you've got a place here for your cup and then a place here to put something else. So typically you will get a punch cup that comes with it, which you can put either warm or cold beverages in it. Now, not like hot, but certainly warm. And what I plan to do, is I will have my china teacups available so that people that want like really hot tea, they can have it this way. And I have 8 of these cups because my china serves 8, or do I have 12? Anyway, when I run out of these, I've got this china, which we can use. So, and then of course you can use punch or whatever in these. So if the person just wants lemonade, then they can use the punch cup. But if they want really hot tea, then I'll use these cups here. So there's my vintage luncheon set with the punch cup and the china cup that I plan to use. My 2-tiered tray for my sandwiches from Pier 1. My thrift store find with my beaded plates, which I believe I picked up from the Dollar Tree. My cup and saucer that I got as a gift years ago from a friend. My vintage tea set from my mom. And then my Shipshawana find over to the right of that. My cake stand in the back that I made as a part of the challenge hosted by Lacey's Space. Or the companion tier tray that I got at Pier 1. So now here's a question for you. I have not decided if I should go with just the table runner and have the table as it is, or if I should put a tablecloth on the table. If I used a tablecloth, it would be a white linen type tablecloth, and then there would be no runner. So tell me in the comments section which you think would look the best. I'd really be interested in hearing your opinion. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I'm a nurse by profession. That's why we're hosting a tea here at my home for National Nurses Day. And I'll bring you some footage of that when it actually takes place. I'll be looking a little different then than I am right now. As I said earlier, sometimes I have to hit the video when the getting's good, and so I finished my workout and I thought, okay, he's busy, go. And you saw what happened. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Come in.
I didn't get to talk to you though. Like, you go to car business.
He's back. What?
Like, you go to car business.
What car business?
You want to